Hello. Today is Thursday, August 23rd, 2018. And I'm Jacob Moons Mox, and today I have a brand new video for you guys. This is LEGO Transformers Solar Stream. Alright, so, minifig of the day is a Clone Trooper. The set I got this guy from, if I remember correctly, was the droid tank. It's got one tread right in the center. It's that old one. Not the most recent one, but the old one. Minifig is the... Come on, pull off. Old clone face. I don't like that. I mean, angry clone is so much better than that, but yeah. He's got a jetpack, so he can... So, you know what jetpacks can allow them to do. Go. Don't come back. Go away. Alright. So, my minifig for scale. And this guy is nowhere near minifig scale. But I do love him in this mode. Alright, so yeah, this is Solar Stream. This is for the not the Auto Bricks, but the Well of Allspark Assembly Challenge. For the month of... It's kind of part August, and then part October, a little bit of both. So, but, yeah, I mean, me and Rollout picked, yeah, IX Rollout AX. I'll have a link to his channel in the description, and I'll have a link to one that is in the description, and one that is will also have a info card above. But yeah, so one that is one of the very first LEGO Transformer builders, and he is the one who inspired IX Rollout IX. The reason I'm doing this is because IX Rollout IX is the guy who inspired me, so me being able to return, and kind of returning the favor to the guy who inspired him, it just kind of feels good. So yeah, I have a link to the original Solar Stream up there, and go check that out, and then come back, or go check that out after, so you can get an idea of what I was going for. This is him in jet mode, and I think he looks pretty good. Oh, and also, let me know what you think of this white background. I probably won't keep it, because it's a little annoying, but anyways, so yeah, this is him, and he looks really good. He's got 4 engines. He's supposed to have 7, but really they were just recessed studs on his model, and they didn't look that great. So I did not want to have 7. I got the 4 main ones, though. He's also got these right here, which are fold-out cannons. So that looks pretty good. The back of them, like I said, looks really good. This guy looks pretty clean from all around, really, to be honest. And he's got landing gear from the bottom. Looks a lot more black than green. And from the top, looks a good bit more green than black. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the transformation. So transforming this guy is pretty simple, plus pretty complex. So first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to want to get these side panels out of the way. They're only there to cover up the gap issue right there. See what I mean? And it's kind of cheating, maybe, just a little bit. But they just slide over the stud, and then you just press down, and then they snap into place. Now, this landing gear here is very annoying. It's only attached by 1 jumper plate, and it's the #1 thing most likely going to come off like 5 times in this video. Alright? There we go. Fixed. Now, I want to take that landing gear, rotate it up, hinge it down, and then hinge it again. And it just kind of folds onto its back and looks really good. Alright, next you're going to rotate the cockpit. Then you're going to bring all of this part of the gun to the back. Alright, next you're going to fold down the feet, which are kind of stuck on there by a stud. So Might be a little challenging to get it to go first. Alright, next you're going to rotate the cockpit, and you're going to just fold it right like that. Now you can bring the legs out and separate. Alright, like that. Now, his chest is going to fold like that. Oh, and whenever you move the gun, it reveals the head, so in case you were wondering. Bring these out, and then do the same thing with this one. You want to just rotate it all the way. And then you're going to bring the cockpit, and it closes the middle of that, and it looks awesome. Alright, so you're pretty much almost done. You're just going to now rotate his arm, which you're just going to want to rotate a little bit just to get it to extend out. Don't do it too far or else he'll pop off. But then you're going to then slide this on that clip and then rotate that clip around. You have it like that, and then you can bend this. And I'll show you why you do that on the other side. So basically, whenever you, let me extend it, twist it out. Now, whenever you bend his arm, it actually leaves a bit of a gap right there. So whenever you slide that and rotate it down, you'll be able to bend it as much as you want, but the gap won't be visible because that's going to be covering it. So I'm just going to rotate that around. A little hard to do, but once you get it, you got it. Like that. Now, you're just going to bring the arms down, get them into a cool pose, and you're going to bring this entire gun assembly, and you're just going to rotate it down, and then rotate that down, and lastly, you have him in robot mode. And there he is in robot mode, and I love this robot mode if my camera would focus. There you go. Alright, so yeah, his head can rotate, it's on a stud friction, and I just love this robot mode. I think it looks really good, and I think it's definitely an improvement on the original robot mode, while also kind of remaining true to it. He's got, let me point out some of the things that I tried to keep the same. Try to keep that big chest plate, and I try to keep that the cockpit becomes that. And I think I did a good job with that. It may not be the entire chest, but it's the main front of it. His gun hands, he doesn't have hands, he has guns, which I do have. If you really want him to have hands, and I kind of do, you could stick some Exoforce hands into there, and they'll work his hands. But he's also got his massive cannon up top, which looks amazing. And his back looks pretty clean, actually. It's just some of the hinge parts. Let me move my camera up a little bit so you can actually see the full view of him. Like so. There we go. And yeah, that's him in robot mode. Let's compare him to a minifig. There you go. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to bring in any more scale just because I feel like that takes up too much time. And now to make some cool poses out of him like you saw in the thumbnail. There he is running and shooting. He's got big feet, so he is pretty stable. And his gun is also pretty poseable as well because it's got that ball joint right there. So yeah. Alright, next pose. Alright, there he is burning the ground. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is a really hard thing to pose. And I'll show you why. These flame pieces, they just slide right into the axle. They don't hold in there. So if I lift him up, he drops it every single time. It is so annoying. So it takes me like 20 minutes to pose this guy with those flames. Maybe I might fix that in the future. Maybe, we'll find out. See, he has to be leaning on it in order for it to hold in. because if he's not, it won't. If I lift, yep, see. So yeah, I think that's just a few poses you could do, and including the thumbnail, which that one took me a long time to pose. So yeah, guys, this has been Jacob Moon with Jacob Moon's Mocks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy rollouts whenever he uploads his, or any of the other Well of All Sport community people. So this has been Jacob Moon with Jacob Moon's Mocks. Let me get that stuff out of the way. And let's get on with that outro. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Click over here if you want to see all my LEGO Transformers. Click my minifig to subscribe. And click over here if you want to see what YouTube recommends you watch. That's right, YouTube recommends you specifically to watch. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Jacob Moon with Jacob Moon's Mocks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.